Hi, guys. Thank you so much for having me. My name is Santiago. I'm from Spain, from a magazine called CINEMANIA. So glad to have you here. How are you?
Great.
Very good. Very good. How are you?
I'm great. I'm excited. So my first question is for both of you. Really, is the main thing that I was thinking when I was watching your movie that I loved, and it's a debate that has been going on in the superhero world for years, and it's what do we do? Do we create new characters and do we make them more diverse, or do we adapt old ones and make them modern, make them non played by non-white actors, something like that. What do you think? Should we modernize all characters or create new ones, as I think your movie does?
I think you create, create. I think what you do is that you allow that process to happen like this process. This is something different. You know, you're not looking at capes and things like this. Is actually human spirit. Dominique's character humanly connected to my character, and then out of that, this very interesting supernatural phenomenon comes out of these pills. I think it's a step towards something different and something new. It's the genesis of something that we can really hang our hats on. But continue to create, man. And whenever you create, great things come out of it.
Dominique, I don't know if you want to add anything.
No, I agree with that. I agree with that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with taking a spin, like, a different direction on characters that we know. I mean, there's so many versions of Spider-Man. There's so many versions of whatever. So, like, why not? We have that version already, like, sure. But I agree with Jamie. Why not create? Like, Power is so refreshing. I mean, Project Power is so refreshing. So yeah, I would be excited to see what people take when they do it themselves.
Okay, Dominic, my next question is for you. I loved your character, and I think that you have a real superpower. I mean, the way you make music, the way you rap, is something that is the definition of a superpower. It's something you don't need to fly, you don't need to be invisible. You have something that people don't notice at first, but when you show it to them, they see that you're special. So my question for you is, how do you feel having a real superpower?
Well, I feel almost like maybe like my childhood self, my teenage self is like really getting to live out her truth and her dream. Like I always felt like that. I'm a spoken word poet, and as a young girl from Brooklyn, the idea of having power wasn't always what I thought it was. But when I got on stage, when I did plays or when I did spoken word, people would be like, "Oh, your words matter to me. Like you're telling me a story." And so to like have that reflect in Robin in this movie when there's so many other cool superpowers around is really nice.
And Jamie, you've been mixing. You have two phases of your creativity that I just loved: the music and the stand-up. I don't know which one of those feel more powerful to you when you're on a stage. Like, what's a bigger superpower to you? The ability of making hundreds of people laugh, or the ability of making hundreds of people dance?
Ooh, I think it's both. I think it's laughing and dancing. It's just there's nothing like it because one thing you don't know where laughter comes from. You don't know what that is. Like how do we know how to laugh? So when you're able to get that type of reaction from somebody, that's powerful. And then when you're dancing, everybody know how to dance.
Okay. One last quick question for you, Jamie. You conducted a great interview show, and I wanted to ask you. I do interviews for a living, so give me an advice to do a great interview.
You just know the person as much as you can. Study up on that person so that person can give you what you want. It's like hit them with something that may make them go, oh, I don't know, that.
Yeah.
So it allows them to feel comfortable. You're great, man. Come on, man. You kill it.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much, guys. It's been a pleasure. I admire both of you. Congrats on the movie.
Thank you.
So